I just simultaneously whipped and nay-nayed!
Alright geezers, welcome back to another fantastic instalment of the DOA podcast. This week in Tonight. Yeah, trying a slight rebrand here. Earth versus the World, Slop Plus, will carry on. But maybe that's like a subtitle, right? This week in Tonight, where I bring you all the Breaking Truves. There hasn't been a lot going on. I'll be diamond white with you. There's been little stories here and there. But if you come for the headlines, dear viewer, you may walk away from this video a little bit disappointed. So click off now. All right, click off now. Like/dislike, and don't subscribe. Don't, because it doesn't seem to do anything. In today's Breaking Truves, fantastic foreskins are coming to Fortnite. It is one of the most wanted collabs ever via Hypex. Happy to hear about that. In other truths, Mr. Beast isn't happy. He's whining now about some Rolling Stone magazine list. He's calling out the Rolling Stones in the tweet, which is unfortunate. What have I ever done to Mick Jagger? No, he's not happy that some... in Mr. Beast's defence, I've never heard of K-Lab Heron. He's apparently more influential than Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast ranked somewhere in this list. Rolling Stone magazine blocked me a few years back after I colourfully, it was banter, it was, friendly back and forth banter. I jokingly suggested that maybe we throw writers for Rolling Stone magazine out of helicopters, Pinochet style. For whatever reason, they didn't like that so much. They didn't like me saying that, and I have since been blocked. I'm not sure if I'm still blocked from at Rolling Stone magazine, but last I checked, I was in fact blocked by them. So, I've got a questionable relationship with the magazine, but really, who cares? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck what Rolling Stone magazine... It's not even a magazine anymore. It's a website. rollingstone.com. Who gives a fuck what they have to say about influential? Rolling Stone hasn't been influential since what, the 90s? Maybe going back to the 70s, frankly. So I wouldn't worry about it. I see both sides. On one hand, Mr. Beast is, without much argument, the most influential creator on this wretched fucking website. He gets hundreds of millions of views per video. Kind of hard to argue otherwise. On the other hand, it does reek of insecurity to bitch and whine and piss and shit yourself over it. You know what I mean? If you are so influential, Mr. Beast, why don't you act like it? And your name should be Josh, okay? He should be called Josh. Why isn't he called Josh? In other truths, Taylor Swift hints new album could be about her. This is shocking news, frankly. She's engaged, by the way. Very happy for her. I must give her a ring. Yeah. Not an engagement ring. I must phone up young Miss, soon to be Mrs. Swift. Kelsey. I don't know. I don't keep up with this bollocks, this hogwash. She's soon to be engaged, but more excitingly, her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, is apparently going to be quite introspective, which has shocked me because, I'm sure you've heard the hits, How Much a Dollar Cost. She's usually, quite scathing in her socio-political critiques of this sort of late-stage capitalist world we live in. She writes damning indictments of the modern world we live in. And I'm quite excited to hear about, I don't know, maybe her relationships. Because I can't think of a single song she's ever written about that. In other troves, some geezer, here we have it.
This is why we need to bring the word faggot back. right? The reason why that is because when the internet says we can't say retard, we can't say faggot, we can't say, any of these words, right? Now creators have gone and said, oh, well, we can't say retard or this other word, so now we're going to call you a pedophile. Now we're going to call you a rapist.
Here's the clip. He's upset he can't say slurs, although in this very video he says such slurs, so I'm not sure what he's complaining about. Evidently you can say slurs. He seems to be upset that people get upset when he uses slurs, but I mean, either you care or you don't. If you don't care, what's the issue? If a part of you does care, maybe you have to, I don't know, unpack why that is. What you want to do is say faggot and not be called out for it. I actually have a very easy solution for him to say faggot and get away with it. Have no viewers. I drop F-bombs left, right and centre, dear viewer. No one complains to me because no one's watching. In other true...
Your girl is going to be okay.
Little Nas X, he's being charged with felonies now after he went a little bit nutter mode on some sort of drug-induced bender. That is also a homophobic slur, if we're keeping track. Not about him, by the way. It just dawned on me he is in fact gay. My mind was not there. I love the gays, love the homos and all that sail in them. Long live the LGBTQ. Alright, I've got nothing against the gays. Oh, this really is the worst video I've ever done. He's apparently he's been charged with felonies now. Frankly, deserved felonies after he assaulted my ears with that Old Country New Road song a few years back now. Oh God, it was good for the first 2, maybe 3 minutes of me listening to it. After that, I got annoyed. I got really fucking indignant because it was everywhere. You couldn't escape the song. And he fudged the algorithm. He fudged the charts. He was releasing a new remix of the song every other week, which sustained its placement as the number 1 on the Billboard Top 100 or whatever by like months. It was there for months, and I don't think that should be allowed.
Alright geezers, a big man earth apologist just in the middle of laboriously editing this new terrific video. Are you enjoying it so far? I hope so. I just forgot, it's a good thing Little Nas X larped as a cowboy, because all he fucking does is milk that song, is what I should have said.
I think there needs to be reform. Billboard needs reform. Maybe I could run some sort of campaign. In other truths, I found this. I found that quite humorous. Is there a subreddit I could find more of these? Maybe I could do a video on these. Out of touch YouTube commenters who take the content they're commenting on a little too literally. Is there somewhere I can find these? In other truths, this has really annoyed me. This is really, it really does feel hopeless for the minorities in the world. icespice faces backlash for reportedly sampling Assad's propaganda anthem, God, Syria and Bashar, in a new track. Now, I've previously butted heads with Spice before. I've called her what she is, frankly. She's a culture vulture. She's a cultural appropriator. She dances around on stage like a singing fucking minstrel wearing my people's colour. Okay, that is not your colour. You have no right to wear my people's colour and enrich yourself off of it, young lady. No, really, really fucking angry. And now, when will this woman stop? Is there no boundary this woman won't cross? Now she's appropriating Syrian culture, Syrian dictatorial culture. And my heart goes out to the Syrians. They've been nothing but well behaved. They've been great allies to the West. But no, I think it's really unfortunate. My heart goes out to the ex-dictator of Syria. I hope he's all right in this moment. Because, again, it's like the old poem. First they came for the redheads, and where does it end? Where does it end, dear viewer? If you're okay with the redheads having their culture worn like a fucking Halloween costume, best fucking believe, dear viewer, it will get to your culture soon enough. And now it's gotten to the Syrians. You know, at first in the 1800s we had blackface, now we have red hair. I mean, what next? Is she going to come out on stage in a fucking wheelchair? It wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm sorry, I get really angry about this. That is not your culture. That is not your culture to wear and dance around on stage with. How dare you? We are, of course, the biggest / smallest minority in the world, depending on how you see things. And no one sees it. You know, no one hears it. We are truly the minority of minorities. And look at how they treat us. Look at how they treat us. This is Trump's America, people. In other truths...
Radiohead guy in? I'm not. I've never been a Radiohead guy. And he's just like, oh, Radiohead's so great. I listen to a couple songs. I'm like, oh yeah, Radiohead is great. And then we get some info that Radiohead is a little bit like Zionist coded. So we stopped listening to it.
Ian at iDubbbz is very bravely, very staunchly, the IDF are demilitarizing in Gaza as we speak. He has revealed that his my girlfriend doesn't let me listen to In Rainbows. He's very boldly taking a stance against the band Radiohead for their, I mean, I've talked about it in the past, their questionable record on Zionism and Israel, the state they're in. And, you know, I've spoken about it before. They've got a interesting relationship with Israel. They still, of course, continue to play there, despite protest from the likes of Roger Waters and other musicians. And now iDubbbz has weighed in. He doesn't listen to Radiohead because they've been very naughty boys on the topic of Israel v Palestine. And I mean, way to make an argument I on paper could maybe agree with in the most anti-rhismatic way possible. Really, no, I want to disagree with him just on spite, because this is one thing I've noticed, dear viewer, my wonderful succulent view piglet. People don't like performativity, okay? And this is performative. Okay, your girlfriend not letting you listen to In Rainbows. You know what I mean? He's doing this to virtue signal. What does you announcing on a stream that you don't listen to Radiohead do for the war-torn peoples of Gaza? Fuck all, Ian at iDubbbz. It does fuck all. Okay? Now, you could be like Big Man Earth Apologist. If you remember, last year I had my infamous Flooring for Peace protests. I think that did real good. I think that, you know, we really did move the conversation in the right direction there. And, you know, some critics say I didn't go far enough, and I hear them. And no doubt later in the year we will have, maybe as a Christmas special, the late return of Big Man Earth Apologists Flooring for Peace protests. But, you know, I'm not some performative dickhead who comes online and, you know what I mean, pretends to give a fuck about stuff. I don't. You know, I really don't. And you see this everywhere. On the left, you have, I mean, Exhibit A, Your Honour, you have virtue signalling about how much you care. Meanwhile, doing fuck all. There's a word for it. It's called slacktivism. And then on the right, you have this twisted, warped response to it with vice signalling. You have people frothing and foaming and ever so slightly touching themselves, announcing to the world how disgusting they find transgender people, or, you know, the children of immigrants, or whatever else. And it's all the same shit. It all comes from the same very human, very ape-brained impulse to be seen and accepted by the society writ large. That's what it is. It's a fickle attempt to score points with the body politics. And people don't like it. People really don't like it. Mr. iDubbbz, if that's your real fucking name, Ian iDubbbz. People don't like that. People want authenticity and they want realness. And dare I say, dear viewer, they want truth. Okay? And this reeks of fake. It's fake. It's fake. Okay? You know, fine. If you don't want to listen to Radiohead because they've got, you know, underwhelming views on the Israel-Palestine debacle, fine, don't. But why do I need to know about it? Why do you need to broadcast that to the world? You know, I don't listen to Radiohead frequently, not because they're, you know, big fans of Israel. I don't listen to Radiohead frequently because they're miserable, whingy, fucking niche-shite bastards. Really? No. It's the musical equivalent of downing a bottle of Zoloft. No, I don't want to do that. And if I do listen to Radiohead, I listen to the Bends, okay? Because we can all agree the Bends is the best album they ever fucking did, okay? I like In Rainbows. I like bits of OK Computer, you know. I don't like Electioneering. I think that's very regressive. I think it sticks out like a sore dick in an orgy. You know what I mean? If I could take that song off the album, maybe it would rank higher. But, you know, Creep. Who doesn't like Creep? Yeah? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? Love that one. But no, this is performative and it reeks of performativity, and people don't like that. Left wing, right wing, people don't like that. That's where the whole stunning and brave meme came from to begin with. People can smell it from a mile off and they don't like it. People don't like something that reeks of, you know, desperate for acknowledgement that you're a good or / based person. It's not cool, and it's not Riz, and it's not Sigma, and it's not Sibao. Okay? Excuse me very muchly. In other truths, this is a scam. I have to bring people's attention to this scam. I can't believe it. I'm so angry with myself. I was had twice. I was made out to be a bit of a mook, not once, dear viewer, but twice now. Elton John flavoured Marmite limited edition, which is also a con. I'll get to that in a second. I mean, I really didn't think they'd do it to me again. You know, I mean, I've developed trust issues with Sainsbury's now. I don't know what to believe. Elton John limited edition Marmite. It tastes nothing like the fucker, and you know, I'm not a Marmite extremist. I don't love it or hate it. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, if I'm feeling a little bit yeasty, you have a little bit of Marmite. Yeah, I like blueberry spread. I like a little bit of jam, actually. I like a tiny bit of jam. I like raspberry jam. Comment below, what's your favourite spread and why? But, you know, I can't believe I've fallen for it again. And, sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional. Elton John limited edition flavoured Marmite tastes nothing like him. In other breaking truths, Donald Trump resigns as president following a woman on TikTok ripping up a picture of him and eating it. So Trump tweeted on Truth Social, "I can't come back from this, full stop. It's over." And over is, of course, in all caps. JD Vance was sworn in the same day, so no, seriously, like no one likes these people. No one is like more hated in the current political climate than these performative, uptight fucking liberals. White liberals are Ozempic vagina is here and women are paying £2,000 to reverse it. So that's wonderful. Is that on your shopping list, dear viewer? A little bit of Ozempic vagina? I mean, what is that? That almost sounds like a flavour of Foom, doesn't it? Today's video isn't sponsored by Foom. I'm currently going through a little bit of a legal issue with my sponsor. They say they feel a little bit uncomfortable sponsoring a super racist like myself. I am, of course, on the phone to lawyers as we speak. I'm actually doing this video while I'm on hold. So, you know, hopefully we get that resolved, because I'll be vulnerable, dear viewer. If I lose Foom, I might hurt people. Okay, I might crash out FR, and I might hurt people, because I'm not going down alone. All right, that is a fucking promise, dear viewer. I'm not going out alone. So, you know, for the sake of the people around me, let's hope Foom do what's fucking smart here. In other truths, Roblox becomes TMU for child molesters. You shouldn't laugh. You really shouldn't laugh. But yeah, this is a new feature in the children's game. It's dating. They've been flirting with this idea, no pun intended, for it feels like at least a year. I feel I was seeing commentary slop on this, 2024, maybe even before that. Apparently now they've rolled it out. This, of course, follows some predator poacher on the website being banned. Roblox lost over $1 billion or something crazy like that. I haven't really been following it. Maybe I'd do a video on it, but I feel like I talk about paedophiles enough, really. You know what I mean? That can't be good for anyone's mental health. No. I mean, frankly, I'm amazed that this game is as popular as it is. I remember playing Roblox back in 2009, 2010. I was there before it became this like behemoth. It really is like a cultural powerhouse. I'm not sure if it's on par with Minecraft, but it's definitely catching up. And I remember playing this game like not too long after it was first published. The obbies and the business tycoons and the life sims. Oh dear viewer, do you remember the Roblox life sims in 2009? It was... No, I remember I would run against someone's locked door because for a split second when anyone enter or exit their home, the door would dematerialise. So I would essentially break into other people's houses like some sort of mob boss. And then, since there's like a chat feature, I would essentially like have them give me money to leave. It was wonderful. It was terrific. And it really does go to show you, I've always been a little shitbag. I've always been like this. I've just become, I don't know, more calculated, I guess, smarter. But in a weird way, it's heartwarming to see, 10-year-olds now playing the same game I was playing at that age. But at the same time, I'm going to be controversial here. I'm going to say something a lot of people in my audience won't like. They may unsubscribe. I don't think there should be a dating. I don't think there should be dating in a children's game. Am I out of line? Am I being a super racist? Am I being a super predator for saying that? I don't fucking know anymore. I don't think there should be any dating functionality in a children's game. Okay? Maybe that's me being too much of a right winger, a left winger. I really don't know anymore. But no, that does not sit right with me. And they've been talking about this feature for a while now. Apparently it's been rolled out. That's not good. And I remember playing this game and certain words would be censored. But you could, it was fairly open. It was still in its infancy as a game. So it was kind of a bit more like the Wild West. I would expect it to be more... clinical, more. I would expect there to be more safeguards, not less. And it seems to be going in the wrong direction here. I remember my bio on Roblox. I don't know how I discovered this, but my bio on Roblox was once posted as a copy pasta on Reddit. And that's your homework, ladies, gentlemen, those that don't identify. Can you find Big Man Earth Apologists Roblox bio from about 2012? Because it was there. It was posted on r/copypasta. And someone in the comments section of that post said they were the brother of the person who posted it, or the original poster. And I've never been in a situation before where I know for a fact someone is lying on the internet, yet there's no real way for me to rectify it, because I know for a fact they weren't my brother, because I don't have one. But no, please do, if you can find Big Man Earth Apologists vintage Roblox bio, please do comment it below. Is that it then? Yeah, that's it. I'll leave you on this. I think that's quite humorous, very topical. No doubt Vaush, he's chomping at the bit to sign up for a Roblox Tinder account.
Or as it's known in Germany.
Allegedly, I have to say allegedly.
Kinder.
Don't sue me, Vaush.
Oh, I'm going to abuse this.
This one's been a mess. This one's been really, I haven't liked this one at all, frankly. I always feel underwhelming, really. Frankly, no wonder we're in single digits view territory again. Do you want my end spiel then? Alright, I am the last honest man on the internet. The corporation at youtube.com are working to silence and suppress me. They are not going to succeed, although they're coming fucking close. Do like/dislike, comment and subscribe. It's all engagement. Smear these videos, get them out there, please get them out there. Big Man Dum Dum called, please come back. No, really, ever since it was revealed that Trump would be bringing back mental asylums, I've been terrified. Because he's going to be wheeled back, and I don't think we're going to see him again. I don't think we will ever see Big Man Dum Dum called again. I feel they're going to bring back lobotomies, and then it'll be Good Night Vienna. So maybe we have to break him out Arkham style, because I cannot lose 25% of my viewership. I can't. You know, it's all well and good, Big Man Dum Dum called, being wheeled to and from a nut house, Hannibal Lecter style. But if he's locked away for good, oh dear viewer, we may have to get used to single digits viewership, because I can't lose that man. Big shout out, much love, Linux Penguin, Claron, Our Generation Spielberg, Apathy, who now goes by Anthology, I believe. Big shout out to my wonderful, much suffering German fashion model fiance. Big shout out to Staniel Fukamori-san. He gets it, he knows what it's about. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I love you. God bless yourself. I'm sorry you had to hear it from me. And, you know, I have not been in the groove on this one. Do tip me off, though. That's the other thing. Do tip me off if you have any niche-ite drama. The more obscure the better. You want me to cover. You know, maybe you're in a sphere or community online. There's some drama going down. Do Gmail me at strictlyformygeezers@gmail.com, and I'll cover it. I will cover anything. I'm very much a hired gun. The only difference is I'm doing it for free.
Give me your money now. Give me your money, or you're a child molester. Give me your money now. Give me your money, or you're a child molester. Give me your money now. Give me your money, or you're a child molester.